New stations, Willits Community Television in Willits, California. Welcome, airing the David Pakman Show. Thrilled to be on with them. We still have our poll up on davidpakman.com. 1 year after the Deepwater Horizon oil spill, what do you believe about the cleanup? Do you believe the oil is gone? Do you believe the oil is there? Do you not know? A lot of emails to get to. You can also leave us voicemail, 219-2-DAVID-P. What first? On the topic of birthers, Jan says, I heard you debate the birther issue, and it is not debate. It is mostly attempt to character assassinate people. Those who are working on the issue and those who do not reject the issue to your satisfaction, like Cantor or Bachman, you simply underestimate your listener and eventually will have no audience. My prediction is Trump will shake up the mainstream media and you and prove that the press have done nothing to wet Obama and have as you covered up his scam. He was born in Africa and you know it. To quote Bill O'Reilly, keep drinking the Kool-Aid, buddy. Taxes. Dudes, you've got to mention property taxes, the most regressive one of all. One paying rent on something that they own is not right. Your boss pays taxes to pay you. You get taxed on your pay. You get taxed if you buy anything with your money. You get taxed after you buy certain things. And worst of all, if you just want to put your money in the bank away from taxes, they will tax you on that. I do not see the fruits of all of our labors. A lot of anti-tax sentiment in the audience for sure, Lewis. Mm-hmm. The suicide study. We have put 2 and 2 together, Dave, and I completely agree. My kids will understand that these issues and be raised in tolerance, referring to gay and lesbian kids being far more likely to consider suicide. That is so sad. It amazes me that people that say they have God in their hearts and are Christians are the first to judge, humiliate, offend, and be completely intolerant. It doesn't amaze me at this point, I'm sorry to say. I'm pretty used to it. And on the topic of swearing being a good painkiller, in Japan there are no words that cannot be said. So a 4-year-old can say bitch or the S word just as readily as a 40-year-old. I got news for you. They'll swear when they hurt themselves. Being allowed or not allowed is irrelevant to the concept. I think that what we were discussing may have gone over this person's head because we were saying, would it no longer have a painkiller effect if the words no longer were taboo?
Right.
Religious groups want Obama to address the use of profanity in the media. I can't wait for his next State of the Union. And for the people who want me to address profanities on TV, I have 2 words, F you. And lastly, in Australia, you can say the S word during any time of day on TV, as well as the F word after 9:30. Still a lot more swearing than what's generally on American TV, yet the words still have just as much impact. So there is that. You know what's interesting? On cable networks, there are actually the safe harbor guidelines, which are not hard and fast laws. And sometimes you'll see Comedy Central will run comedy stuff late at night, uncensored.
I have noticed.
But I think that generally the practice is that networks don't want to do this. Cable channels don't want to do it because they know they will take heat.
Yeah.
I actually can't really think of too many others. Maybe Independent Film Channel, but that may be considered more like HBO. I'm not sure.
Nah, I don't know.
In any event, davidpakman.com/Krakatoa, special membership offer. See you on the bonus show.
The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.